Emily Grossman is a doctoral student at Rutgers University, where she is studying psychiatric rehabilitation. She also works as a recovery specialist and trainer for the Center for Practice Innovations at Columbia Psychiatry. She is a blogger for Huffington Post and speaks frequently to a variety of different audiences about her recovery. In 2006, Emily graduated from Columbia University with a master's in education. She has a bachelor's in English from Rutgers University. While Emily brings years of experience as an advocate and coach to her work, more importantly, she also brings her heart. Emily is going to read a letter to her 17-year-old self.
I just want to say this piece is dedicated to my mother and father, Nina and Rich Grossman. I love you guys. Dear 17-year-old Emily, remember when you read The Scarlet Letter in Mrs. Collins' class? You were so struck by Nathaniel Hawthorne's protagonist, Hester Prynne, who commits adultery and is forced to wear a scarlet letter A for affair and adultery on her dress as a sign of shame. How unfair it seemed that she became a pariah in her community. I know that high school has not been easy on you, although your peers would never know it because you are a great actress. I know that when you go home, you cry a lot. I also know that many days depression and anxiety get the better of you, and that you've begun having suicidal thoughts. I know it interferes with your academics, your relationships, and your life, but this is not your fault. While you've never been in Hester Prynne's position directly, soon you will live in her world in another way. You will be a person diagnosed with a mental illness known as bipolar disorder. As a freshman at Emory University in Atlanta, you will initially feel like you have the world at your feet. You will have created a great support network of friends, become involved in several activities, and even gotten straight A's. However, seemingly out of nowhere, mental illness will suddenly consume your life. And while your peers won't make you wear a big B for bipolar on your clothing, you will feel it is obvious to them that something is wrong. You will try to convince yourself that this is all in your head, as you will not tell anyone about your disorder. But fast forward 1 year, and you will see the direct correlation between Hester's Scarlet A and your Scarlet B. You will have to go home and begin college again, this time as a freshman at Rutgers. You will decide to be open about bipolar with the people you meet in school, and while some will be very supportive, the Scarlet B will be easy to spot, and many will choose not to be friends with you because of your mental illness. It will not be easy for you to accept this, but please be kind to yourself. Bipolar disorder is not a personality flaw. You are not damaged goods, as you will think in the beginning. And thinking this way will lead you to destructive behaviors and also will cause you to get involved in an emotionally abusive relationship. Yet your self-worth has nothing to do with the fact that the chemistry in your brain is not balanced during this time in your life. You are beautiful on the inside, strong, and a truly kind and loving person. These are all things that faulty brain chemistry cannot change. Still, the process to get you to recovery is going to be long and very difficult. It will take nearly a decade. You will know the horrors of the psychiatric hospital 13 times, be picked up by police who won't treat you nicely or fairly, be both injected with medications and kept in the hospital against your will. In your quest to find treatment, you will also talk to therapists and doctors who are not invested in your care, who are looking to make a quick buck, and who don't believe in your ability to get better. Please don't be deterred by this. You will eventually find the treatment you need. Ultimately, it is through your own people skills and advocacy skills that you will get better. These skills will first help you to avoid Trenton State Psychiatric Hospital. Then they will help you find Sherry, the therapist who saves your life, and helps you to find yourself again in the wake of the tempest that is bipolar. Your mom's prophecy that one day you are going to help so many people because of this struggle is dead right. Because of your experience, you will realize that people with mental illness are some of the most marginalized and stigmatized people in our society. You will notice how many choose silence about their illness due to the same scarlet letter that you have been forced to wear. This will spur you on to find your life mission, which is to heal other people with your story. You will help others in this way, first with your life coaching practice, and then by working at a prominent hospital in New York City, training mental health professionals on recovery. You will do this all in the hopes that ignorance about mental illness will give way to the understanding that not only do many of us get better, but in many cases, our journey helps us to become the very best versions of ourselves. So, the most important piece of advice that I can give you now at 17 is to not forget to be authentically you and to embrace all parts of yourself, even the messy parts that you perceive as flawed. One day, they will be your biggest assets and the very qualities that will help you to remove that scarlet bee from your chest once and for all. Love, Emily.